He's able to deliver the cross, and they've levelled it again. It's Russell, it's 2-2. Real resilience from the Reggae Boyz. They will not give this one up. And they're back on turn for the second time in the final.
Gray, right back up, the header, Russell!
So John Russell has definitely hit a new heights in the last maybe 12 to 14 months. And this would have significantly given him or provided the opportunity for him to make a big move into the championship, a step from League One to the championship without promotion. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Before I go any further, we have to do this. And I'm not going to stop until I start say minimum 200 likes on the video. Please do hit the like button. And the thing is, with Jamaicans, probably not Jamaicans, but probably people in general, when you tell them to do something, they tend to not do it. So here I go on. Don't hit like no crap. It's hard, you know, because I'm gonna say don't do it. I say, oh, you tell me not to do it, I'm not do it. But if I tell you to do it, oh, you tell me to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Tough. 200 likes, people. Let's see if we can get there. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. John Russell, a man in demand, a man that is basically being looked at by multiple clubs in the championship. Now, would have seen what John Russell would have done over the last 12 to 14 months, and it has been a remarkable progression. Not even incrementally, a huge jump. Man, just make one big jump, bloop, and get there. Anyways, we're going to get into the article. As I said, again, let me just reiterate it a little bit. Hit the like button. You know it go already. All right, so we also have another player that we're going to give you some update on, but I'm going to drop that update probably by tomorrow. Exclusive: Derby County, Oxford United, Blackburn Rovers, and Stoke City in transfer chase for 11-goal Barnsley star. Now, this is actually a big opportunity for Barnsley to make some money. When you have a baller that so much club are looking at, you can kind of raise the price. All right, so let's get going. They're all interested in John Russell. The 24-year-old enjoyed the best season of his career for the Tykes in 2024-2025, bagging 11 goals and 2 assists from 46 total appearances. Now, why did that happen? Why did he start scoring goals? How did that really happen? Really and truly, he was playing in number 6 position and he stepped forward. I don't know what changed. I don't know when it happened, how it happened, but it worked. That for sure, it worked. He stepped up in the attacking midfield position, started playing more of a number 10/8-10 role, and it has suited him very well, very well on the right hand side at that. Now, the thing is, I've seen what I did, I went on multiple Oxford United, Stoke, I went on their social media platforms, and not the official social media platform, the supporters, also the journalists were following these specific clubs, and I get to realize that there's a lot of interest, and I mean extreme factual interest on John Russell from each one of these clubs, which make it, there are specific articles by these journalists speaking about the addition of this player to the team, what the player would bring, and also former players or people who are around the team speaking about the addition that this player would bring to each one of those teams. I was really surprised. It goes to show how highly touted he is right now, and the demand that is on his head to represent these clubs. So as I say again, Barnsley as they have a very huge opportunity. 2 ways they can look at it: sell him for a big piece of food, where they can probably buy back a few players to fill a gap, or keep him and see if he can assist them to get the promotion to the championship. So it's a big jump for John Russell from the League One to the Championship, but would have seen him in recent times, the level that he's playing right now, or maybe I can say maybe he's at the level right now, probably can play a lower tier, one of the lower tier clubs in the Premier League. That's what he's doing right now. But the Championship clubs they would have looked at him and said, no, what, let's grab this, let's take this opportunity and maximize it as best as possible. All right, so the Football League World has exclusively been informed that Derby County, Oxford United, Blackburn Rovers, and Stoke City are all taking an interest in Barnsley midfielder John Russell. The 24-year-old is a versatile central midfield player who can and has operated in both defensive and attacking midfield roles. A Jamaican international, Russell has been spending the month of June away with the national team, playing the vast majority of his game against the British Virgin Islands, Guatemala, who he scored against, Guadeloupe, who he scored against as well, and Panama, respectively. He has been thriving after being handed a new lease of attacking life for Barnsley. As a result, he has been able to record far and away his best scoring season last term, with 11 strikes in all competition, beating his previous return of 4 in 2023-2024. Now, Russ is a product of Chelsea's academy system, but he was unable to make a senior appearance for the Blues and has spent time with Accrington Stanley and Huddersfield Town, respectively. Barnes signed him from the Terriers in January 2023, and he has since become an important and beloved figure at the Oak. Well, now when you look at the fan, when you see the links for John Russell and look at the fans' reaction from Barnsley, they are, in English term, livid. They are quite upset about it because they know they're losing a quality player. They know that they're losing one of their most valuable player last season. No, they think that's one of the things about football, especially for clubs. When you start doing well, your best players automatically go to bigger clubs. That's what happened. Unless you're Real Madrid and these big teams. But once you start doing well, your best players will go. And that's just what's happening here with Barnsley, unfortunately. But Barnsley have to maximize, or else they're going to give him an increased contract. So I think this is something that we should look out for the rest of the summer. So let me continue. Russell contract situation may mean Barnsley have to cash in this summer. Very, very important part here. However, the Tigers are in difficult position when it comes to Russell's contract situation. Indeed, their star midfielder has just 12 months remaining on his contract at Oakwell, meaning the club may well need to cash in on him this summer, whilst they can still bag a significant fee for him. Ideally, in the event he decides that he won't re-sign a contract, they have to cash in and cash it. Whoa. The thing is now, not going to be able to be a big cash in. But Russell has to be very careful because he's in hot form right now. We don't want to be a case in probably knock wood, a drop off a form or pick up an injury next transfer window, and he's not at that valuation again, and those clubs aren't coming in again. So this would be the ideal time for Russell and his agent to make the move and also repaying Barnsley for what they have done so far over the last last probably 18 months in regards to his development, finding his footing again. So make the club get a piece of food, he makes the move. So the next aspect of this is which club would he make the move to? That's not going to be down to him and his agent, and they working out which one of these clubs have the best offer on the table. So that in itself is going to be quite an interesting one. If not, there will be a major risk of losing their saleable asset for nothing next summer, which could cost the club a hefty sum of money. Having proven himself to be a top quality player at the League One level, Russell may now wish to test himself in the Championship once again, having had the brief taste of second-tier football from his time with Huddersfield. The Jamaican will feel as though he's a much more refined and improved player since he last stepped foot in the Division 1 over 2 years ago. And at 24, he will surely want to spend the prime years of his career playing at the highest level possible. Therefore, Oxford, Derby, Blackburn, and Stoke City could all offer him an excellent chance of not only making a step up, he'd like to have a real opportunity to play regular football at each one of those clubs. This is a big opportunity for John Russell, and I think it's very important that they make a right decision. So I do think further from here, we'll be getting an update on which decision or which club he chooses to go to. So let's seek out to see which one he does. For me, I don't have nothing much to say as yet, but we will see how this one materializes. So big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. God bless, and like the video. We are outside. There's some what? Both side.